Hey there, welcome to Press A to Chat, my friends, buddies. Oh, sorry about that. Putting my controller down. Scroosh, background sound like always. Okay, today we are working on the Pokemon pixel art for Gigantamax Pikachu. The colors we will be using are black wool, white wool, hay bales, yellow concrete, no, yellow terracotta, yellow wool, red terracotta, and I switched out the brown terracotta for this new block. I forget what it's called. Oh, block of netherite. And then we use spruce, dark oak wood for some the brown part and Pikachu has. And then I also use yellow stained glass blocks. So we use that because Pikachu has some light yellow. Gigantamax Pikachu has some light yellowing in him, and that's as light as yellow I can get. And since the underneath the background is white, that it works. It works out in the end. Also, towards the end, I accidentally didn't notice I didn't. I thought I started recording again, but I took a picture. So towards the end, I even considered using the beehive or in gold, but I was like, nah, we'll just use the yellow pane glass block. It's specifically called something. It's lipping out of my mouth. So we only use these 9 colors for this build. Not a lot of coloring, but the problem is he's really detailed, and I think Gigantamax Pikachu is the biggest one we have. Oh, like I was saying, I didn't realize that recording had stopped. I mean, I saw that the recording had stopped, but the problem is I thought I hit record, but I took a screenshot and not record. So towards the end, I'm missing some parts of it, and then it just fades. I mean, then it's a weird transition, and it's like complete towards the end. Do apologize for that. That's my fault. Anyways, yesterday I promised you guys I was gonna go over 2 days ago, and I say yesterday because I recorded yesterday, but the video was uploaded not the same time I'm speaking right now, so don't worry about it. It makes sense to me. It's just my uploading is different than my recording schedule. So yeah. Anyways, like I told you guys, I was gonna go over my favorite Pokemon each type. There's some here that are like, I know they're dual types, but for example, my favorite grass type is Treant, which I know Treant is a ghost grass type, but yeah. My favorite fire type is Blaziken. Yep, it's Blaziken. Blaziken and Blaziken's firefighting, I know. My favorite water type is Caracosta, and yes, he's a ground water rock. That's okay. My favorite normal type is Kecleon, and I just think he looks adorable. My favorite electric type is Ampharos. I've had Ampharos since Gen 2. I got an Ampharos, and Ampharos is my bestie, my best friend, Ampharos. My favorite Pokemon for Psychic is Crescentia. I think that's her name, right? Crescentia? Is it Crescentia or is it something? Hold on. Crescentia. No, that's not her name. Okay, wait a minute. I'll look up Darkrai. I'll look her up. No, not Crescentia, Cresselia. Yes, Cresselia. I remember Darkrai about it. It was Cresselia. Yeah, my favorite Psychic is Cresselia. My favorite fighting type is Oh my god, I forget its name. Gallade? No, it's not Gallade. Oh yeah, it is Gallade. Gallade is my favorite fighting type. My favorite rock type is Aggron. My favorite ground type is Garstomp? Marstomp, no. Goodbye. Garchomp, not Garchomp. Garchomp is my favorite ground type. My favorite flying is Pidgeotto. My favorite bug type is Ladybug. And I know it's a fighting bug. My favorite poison is Arachnid. Not the... Arachnid. This guy. Ariados. Ariados. His name's I forget. It's been a while. I do remember most of them, but my favorite poison type is Ariados. My favorite dark type is Houndoom. My favorite ghost type is Dusknoir. Yes, Dusknoir. Dusknoir. Yeah, he's my favorite ghost type. My favorite ice type, I've already explained this before, is Delibird. My favorite steel type is not Scyther, it's its evolution. Scizor. My favorite steel type is Scizor. Favorite red dragon type is Salamence, and my favorite fairy is Mimikyu. Love me Mimikyu, my Mimikyu. Now, if I was, I've been asked this by my friends, but if I was a trainer, I would probably have I'd probably have ice and dragon types. I'll have Delibird, Glalie, Salamence, Garchomp, because it's technically also a dragon type. Glalie up in there. Salamence. Although technically, Glalie could be my second favorite ghost type, but he's an ice ghost, and I believe his primary is ice. I love Glalie, he's amazing. I don't really have, my favorite aren't, I only have one legendary, and that's Cresselia. Other than that, I don't like, I like legendaries, but they're not my favorite. The Caracal is amazing. Look. Rock Turtle. But yeah, that's a list of my favorite Pokemon of each type. Now I could tell you the top 5 for each. Yeah. I was gonna tell you the Japanese name of Pikachu, but the Japanese name of Pikachu is Pikachu, and it's the same voice actress. They don't even change the voice actors. They didn't even they didn't even dub it over. It's like they didn't dub it in English, so it's just like. So it's like when Pikachu calls out for Ash, he's actually saying, he's trying to pronounce Satoshi, but you can tell he's trying to say Satoshi because that's Ash's name in Japanese. So yeah, but yeah, it's the same actress. I think a lot of people know that. A lot of people don't, especially the younger generation. Don't know that Pikachu has the same voice actors, but that's only in the anime, not the game, because the game is they make screeches. Most Pokemon make weird screeches, like I don't know, but they make weird screeches in the game. It's not the same sound they make in the anime, because in anime they say their names, but in the game they do screeches. There aren't really their names; they're just screeching. It's just weird screeches. Which I get in a way it makes sense because the Japanese names are different, and that's extra work. That means they would have to hire the same actors they use for the Pokemon in the anime. They have to use them for the game, and again that's too much work. Or why not? And I wonder if the voice actress for Pikachu records new lines, or they just use the lines she already has. I wonder if she's recorded new lines in a while. Probably not. I mean, they don't need the Pokemon voice actors for them, right? They just need to record once. They probably put them in there. But it's like to this point in the anime, there's like Pokemon that don't show up in the anime, and they should. But there's like so many Pokemon, you can't give them all screen time. Just like it's like trying to give every single Digimon screen time. And Digimon is a hell lot more than Pokemon. The thing I like about Digimon games over Pokemon games, I'm not saying Digimon games are more fun. I just like that you can have like for example, Agumon can have a different evolution line. You don't have to take the straight path all the way to War Greymon. Like, you even come to the point where Agumon can digivolve into Gilmon. I mean, Growlmon. It's insane. That's crazy. I just think that's crazy. Like, they don't digivolve into the same thing all the time, depending on how you train them. Whereas Pokemon, there's some that are like gender differences, or you have to use this stone to get this, like Eevee. But the Digimon makes it a little bit harder because sometimes they have to have a certain health pool, a certain attack pool, a certain MP pool. Oh wait, no, they call it AP and the Digimon, not MP, because yep. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just blabbing out for 15 minutes straight. Also, I messed up the tail because I didn't have enough room, so I had to shorten it. So the tail is not actually completely finished. I stopped midway because I realized this is going to take too long. The tail messed me up because there were so many countings, and I did have like a grid lines across the thing, but the grid lines weren't dark enough where I could tell the difference. Like the grid lines were, I could use the grid lines were like dark colors, like the yellow, but since they were light enough that it was hard to see the grid lines with the yellow and the white, so I kind of messed up. And also I guess I didn't actually space out, so that's why I didn't completely finish it, and I stopped partially and just said, well, we're just going to end it here and just going to make the tail smaller than it should be. I don't think you can tell, but the tail is smaller than it should be. Just like by a few centimeters? By 6. Like 6 rows. That's how shorter it should be. But again, like I said, I left too much of a gap between Pikachu and Gigantamax Pikachu, but not enough between Mega Beedrill, which is above this. Mega Beedrill is the one above Gigantamax Pikachu, so I didn't give it enough space. I'm sorry I blab too much in these episodes, but I like blabbing to you guys. I like to keep in touch. You know what? I don't get enough comments where I would be reading comments or answering questions. But if you guys have questions or things you would like me to read, just put it in the comment section, and I'll whatever questions you have, whether Pokemon related or not, and I will answer those questions for you guys if whatever questions may arise. Like I said, whether Pokemon related or not, I will answer them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys come back for more videos more often. I'm gonna be doing so much stuff. I have something planned out for Paladins, and I think I'll get it recorded sometime next week. Hopefully, if not, I need to do some research. Anyways, goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe and